Oh, to say the thing.
You gotta do the thing. I've been stealing it from you for the past couple times.
It's true. And I do believe we are live.
We leaving?
Are we leaving?
Oh,
Are
she
we
got
leaving?
it that time, but yes, we leave it. Indeed, we leave A.
Oh God, why is this switched to not my? Okay,
You good?
you're in my ears now. Yeah.
Good. Good.
Sometimes it swaps to the monitor speakers, which always feels weird, and I'm like,
Ooh. That's rough.
like, why does it go to the monitor? Who uses monitor speakers when you have headphones in?
Somebody that wants to share whatever it is they're listening to with others, but doesn't have actual speakers. Yeah. We in fact leave A. Is that
Wait,
a
why
cow?
would you say that again?
Because Wirt also said we in fact live, or leave A, if you will.
Ah.
Also, who's that Kotoa emote from? That is a oddly specific emote.
That is, yeah.
For some reason,
Tiefling Melissa.
Ah. That makes sense.
because for some reason, because of her insanely long subathon, I was one of the lucky followers that got a gift sub. I don't know why. I think I hopped into chat one time and I guess I guess I got a gift sub now.
Melissa is good people.
She is.
Let's see.
Also from Finland, I believe.
Oh, more? You want to see some more cursed emotes that are here?
Oh, that didn't work the way I wanted it to. Blah. Let's
There.
see if I can fix... I'm not surprised. In the slightest.
So, guys, have you guys, before the code open, before we get started, have you seen the Walt Disney animatronic?
Not yet.
Yes.
Walt Disney has an animatronic?
Yes, for the 70th anniversary of Disneyland, they decided to make a animatronic of Walt himself.
Okay.
I'm asking about this. For those who haven't seen it, don't spoil it. I'm going to post it in both our chat and in the chat of the actual stream. Let's see.
You fix this. Okay.
But yeah.
Okay, let's see this.
It's Walt Disney. Played by the My Pillow guy.
Huh?
Look at him. Anybody who has a passing acknowledgement of what Walt Disney looks like knows that that's not Walt Disney.
It's so uncanny.
I
That
don't know
is-
how to. I don't
It's
know how
not
to feel
him.
About this.
Ugh.
That is so not him.
They really put in those A1000s to use, huh?
Mm.
Again, every single thing that they showed in terms of promotional footage of this animatronic looked like him. What the fuck happened?
Oh, You do certain things, you screw the bolts, and then you accidentally whoopsie into whatever this is.
Why am I reminded of the plot of Detroit Become Human all of a sudden?
Walt become human.
You know the funniest thing about this is that it's talking about how Walt, like in the speech that he does, he's like, you know, I was stumped on what a kid asked me, what do I do now, and I couldn't really answer him. I'm like, wow, I can't really answer you either, Walt, because I don't think you do anything either here.
Mm.
I'm so confused with this version of Walt.
This is supposed to be the Walt, like, right before he'd passed away, like, back when Disneyland was being developed.
Oh, okay.
Where they
So this is supposed to be, like, true Grandpa Uncle Walt.
Okay.
Genuine
And this is
question. Were they trying to make him look stoned? Because I get the feeling he looks kind of stoned in the thumbnail.
Okay, hold up. So this is labeled as the first ever Walt Disney animatronic, which means this is the one that was puppeted by a human in the background.
No, like, well, knowing what they released about A100 figures and all that, or A1000 figures, they actually were able to get this thing down to a science. It's just that the face mold looks like it melted on the shipping from Imagineering to here.
I just have no words for it. But Daluna, can you pass me that whiskey? I may need a sip.
Yeah, you know what? Fair.
Alright.
Like, this is
Cursed.
cursed. This is so bad. I'm having to share with everybody. I'm like, why did they do this?
You know, they were too preoccupied asking the question if they could. They never asked if they should.
Yeah, the funnier thing is that apparently Disney's own daughters are pissed off at them even attempting this.
Understandable. I don't blame
They're
them.
like his daughters / his grandchildren are all like, yeah, no, this does not look like dad / grandpa at all. The other thing that it's really unfortunate is you look at, like, I'm watching the go through of, like, the pre-show. The pre-show looks so well done. Like, they actually have, like, old animatronics that were retired, like original birds from the Tiki Room and original, like, the pig and the guy that was sleeping from Pirates of the Caribbean. Like, they show what they were able to do back in the 50s. And they show you this.
Ugh.
I mean, like, we're comparing it to modern, like, because now we're used to animatronics being really good. I think part of it feels even more uncanny valley because we know what good animatronics look like.
Yeah,
But
and they
back in
came
the
out.
day, this would probably be the best spanking animatronics that you can ever find.
But it's not back in the day. It's now times.
No, it says first ever Walt Disney animatronic.
I mean, yeah, but they have modern technology.
And
Like-
all the people to make sure you have to get it right on. It should be the guy their company's named after.
You think they would
I mean,
try?
They didn't refurbish it. They didn't do any major changes to it. It looks like, and
No, well, You're
Also-
misunderstanding what they mean by first ever. Like, this is the first ever attempt of making his model. Like, this is not the first animatronic. That is actually still the Lincoln animatronic that this replaced.
Damn, Lincoln got replaced
the
by
original
Walt Disney.
Mr. Lincoln looks better than this.
Jeez.
They puppet it. It is a human who puppets the thing, which is crazy. So like, how they so in this particular model they'll have like, if I remember, I saw a video about it. They have someone in the background puppeting the actual animatronic. And that's how they did that one in particular, if I remember correctly from that video.
Alright, but Morph brings up a very, very good point. Five
That's
Nights
what-
at Freddy's, but
Anyway.
it's the Walt Disney animatronic.
Oh fuck no.
How much scarier would it be?
The secret boss. It's the original Abraham Lincoln.
Oh god. Nah,
The one that at one point malfunctioned and started leaking red coolant.
no,
Looked
see,
like it was bleeding.
see that one's the Golden Freddy of that game, clearly. Bleeding Lincoln, we'll call him.
That sounds like a Dark Souls boss.
It does, actually, yeah.
Bleeding Lincoln.
Jump.
You enter the boss arena and you
Am I
just
back?
hear 7 years ago, and the boss music starts.
Imagine it getting a... I love
Hello.
what that mortician is saying in the thing. Imagine walking up one morning and seeing that animatronic of Walt Disney standing at the foot of your bed.
Yeah.
I hear you. I hear you yelling.
And yes, I hear you
Okay.
yelling. You're good.
It's just the white woman jump scare in the game.
Hmm.
But if it was animatronic,
Yeah.
It's almost the same. Walt Disney jump scare, white woman jump scare.
Mhm.
Almost the same words.
Yeah. Walt Disney is a woman? Wow, I'm so proud of her. Good for her.
I love you, Draco.
Though I imagine transitioning post-mortem is very difficult.
I would actually think it'd be easier, honestly.
Actually, you bring up a good point. Hmm.
I don't care what happens this session. The raid message has to be Walt Disney jump scare.
Jump scare, yes.
Oh, it has to be someone playing a game like Kingdom Hearts or something.
Well, yes, absolutely.
Well, hopefully
We
Naminé
gotta
is
hope-
playing Kingdom Hearts.
Huh?
Hopefully
We have to
Naminé
hope
is
that
playing
Naminé's
Kingdom Hearts,
playing.
yeah. Alright, but, I think we've, been rambling long enough. Who would like to do the recap?
Who wants the inspiration?
I got the inspiration last week.
Who still
Mine.
needs theirs?
I'm still holding on to mine.
Fuck it, I need inspiration.
It should be very easy, Chaco.
Hmm.
Yeah, I
Inspire
mean, what
us.
the entire session last week was just fighting and chasing down assassin lady.
That's
That was
honestly
the
what
special
I was
report.
gonna say for it.
No, it
The
seems
cursed
better than
that.
stairs.
No, you're
Yes.
slightly off. The assassin lady was already dead. You were trying to find Ease, who got trapped in an elevator, and making a mad
Oh yeah,
dash
that's
up.
right.
And also the iconic, "Where's the elevator?" after punching through the door.
Mm. Raoul traumatized a man.
Where's the elevator?
What, you mean this isn't a normal way of saying hi and getting information?
Kick down the door. Where's the elevator?
But oh yeah, that's right. We did find them, and then they were fighting a bunch of spawns, and I think there was another dude that was with them, but I don't remember the name.
Taryn.
Hmm.
One of the vampire brides, although I suppose in his case, husband.
That's fun though.
Strahd canonically will go for anything.
Mm-hmm. Strahd canonically bi.
Mm-hmm. Because I don't remember if we finished the fight or if we were still left with a little bit to go, so...
Oh no, you're
Started
still
the
in
fight.
it. You just started it, really.
Okay.
And I managed to pass out.
The
And
whole
then, like,
session was literally us running up the elevator or running up the stairs.
But was
Not
it
gonna
this
lie,
session
that-
that I ended last session that I ended up passing out, or was it the session before that?
I think
The
it was the
session
session
before
before
that, I
that,
believe.
yeah.
I need to stop passing out so easily.
Like what I said last week, yelling, repeat, like randomly, I will scream into the microphone to wake you up.
That'll work.
Hey, if
probably.
it works, it works. It'll probably annoy everyone else in here, but if it works, it works.
It'll
No,
be
he just tells us
awkward.
everyone mute.
Yeah, everyone deafened for a moment.
Huh?
Oh, the call of the yelling.
I love that for us.
Oh, okay, I think I finally found where I left where Kardak was. I was certain I knew where everyone was on what floors. Kardak was the only person I had lost, but now I have found him. So I think I'm ready. That was kind of all over the place. That,
If you don't want to give it to me, I'll take it. That's fine.
yeah.
No, I'll take it.
Confused for the beginning parts here while I'm doing prep work. Alright.
Plot twist: if someone screws up, saying in the intro bit, like really, really, really badly, in future, they end up getting negative inspiration.
Oh god. What is that? Just I can put disadvantage on one of their rolls?
Maybe it's just disadvantage for 5
For 5 consecutive rolls, that's brutal.
I think it's Draco just says like, "No, I don't like that roll. You roll again." It's like, no,
Nuh-uh.
that didn't happen. Yeah, Draco just says, "Nuh-uh."
Or we could go with the Legend of Evantress method. What is it called? Like Tides of Chaos or Tides of Fate or something like that?
The twist of fate.
Twist of Fate, that's it. Where it's just, I have decided you have a nat 1 now. Or a nat 20. Although I feel like we'd have to set up a lot of infrastructure for chat to give people those things, so we're probably not going to do that. But I digress. It is Kardak's turn, and he is still in the stairwell.
And it's going this way, right?
Yes. Why is
Alright,
the
go-
music?
I'm going up as much as I can
Okay.
to try to catch up with everybody.
Let me swap the music really quick, because... Okay, there we go.
shit.
Now we have music. How many feet was that?
That was 15,
Okay.
I think.
Alright. We will move you to map 5. Oh, right, it's gonna reset it every time because each of these has a different song playing. Okay.
All right. So, is this the floor where everyone else is at?
Nope, still got a floor to go.
All right. Bonus action to dash, go up the next to the next floor.
Okay, let me see. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yep, okay. And that would bring you finally up to floor number 6. And that brings us to our vampire spawn. I mean, I'm gonna have to move us over to here. They are currently in incredibly powerful Moonbeam. I forget what level. Was it level 5? I feel like level 5 is right. Oh wait, we could just look at his sheet and see what it was.
Yeah, it was level 5.
Okay.
Because they're for the upcast it has 3 dice rolls.
I mean, it used to be I could just shift and double click a token to pull up the sheet, but it's not working anymore, and that's annoying.
Oh.
Also, Jacob, the sunlight is active, so we'll keep that in mind.
Good to know. Alright, so
Yep.
let's make the con saves for Moonbeam first. 1, 2. Both of those are failures compared to Dan's Moonbeam, so I believe it's Choco. Roll that level 5 Moonbeam.
Let me grab the sheet.
You could probably unwhisper the rolls too.
Oh, right, I forgot I had it set to Whisper. Public. There we go.
Jesus, Dan, what the fuck?
That's a lot of ones mixed in there. That sucks. 1s and 2s.
15 is still good. Bonus damage.
Minus 15. Minus 15. And they take 20 damage from the sunlight that all of them are in, right?
Yes, and I believe they also get disadvantage on attack rolls if they have sunlight sensitivity. And that's what
20
the ability
radiant
is.
when it starts turning sunlight. And yep, disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. Minus 20. Minus 20. Minus 20. Oh right, I had almost forgotten again. I need to roll Terran because he didn't roll his con save for Moonbeam. Or not for Moonbeam. He didn't roll his con save for Hold Person because he is in Moonbeam. Let's see how he do. Nah, he's losing that Hold Person. Evie is now able to beat the tar out of things. And she, I believe, goes well before he does. Oh yeah, no. She goes before him. But, we've got the Vamp Squad. Gonna move her down to here. Gonna do some attacks on Ease. Claw. 16 is not gonna hit. Another claw. 22 will hit, though.
Disadvantage.
Oh yeah, you're right. 15. That's not gonna do it. Alright, the other vampire spawn that's in the Moonbeam. Let's see, is it going to disengage? Yes, I don't think it wants to risk taking a fist from the giant metal man. Call it a hunch. Put her over there. 5, 10, 15. There we go. Dan is up in the air. They can't reach him. They use their action to disengage. And then we have these two. I mean, one of them has to go for Eevee, but it's going to be an exercise in futility. Not only do they have disadvantage, they don't have silvered claws. 22 would hit, but that's 8 non-magical slashing damage. Actually, wait a minute. No, she has... would she use the grapple? Oh no, wait. Disadvantage. 13. I need to remember that. So none of those would have hit. Can you move through a spiritual weapon? No, right?
Yes, you can.
Oh. Even the enemy?
I believe it is ethereal in nature.
See
I'll
if
double check, but I'm pretty sure.
You should be able to, just because it doesn't take opportunity attacks either,
Okay.
if I remember right.
So then this vampire spawn is going to try to hit Raoul. Good luck. Okay, 21, but that's still not going to hit you. You're the boss monster of the group. Yeah, none of those hit. And that does it for our vampire spawns, bringing us to Bolt, who I believe Bolt is above.
I am above the trapdoor, indeed.
Yes. So you could absolutely fire down from your current position.
So it's this door, or this is
Yeah.
a rug, right?
Yeah, that rug is technically not there, but I can't remove it from the map. The trap door is here, and it is open. You know what? Because of the fact that you could just shoot from up here instead of jump down, I'm gonna go back to the battle map, so you can see which vampires are there, and you have access to shoot any of them. You have the high ground, quite literally.
It's so Vatican, I have the high ground! I'm gonna take a look at some stuff here. So many spells that would be hilarious for me to cast right now, but they're all actions.
Hmm.
Bolt is gonna... So basically, like, where the hinges and the latch of the trapdoor are, Bolt's basically gonna, like, Splinter Cell style, just, like, lean into the trapdoor elevator and just, he's gonna whip out that, diamond, and, I'm gonna frickin', chromatic orb this boy right here.
Okay.
He just sees a cat just like full on, like, foot on the, top of the trapdoor, swing into the elevator.
He squints. Is that a tabaxi? Is that a house cat? I can't really tell from here. As chromatic orb gets unleashed.
27.
Oh yeah, that's gonna hit.
I'm gonna third level this baby. He's gonna take 26 lightning damage.
Okay. He's looking pretty rough. Alright. And any bonus actions?
Nope, that's it. He's just gonna swing right back up to the top of the trapdoor.
Right. And that will bring us to Ease. If I can find her sheet. There you are. Let's see. Surrounded by vampires. I mean, this could have some utility. I mean, they already have disadvantage by being in the sun. I was thinking maybe she would use protection from good and evil, but the fact that she already doesn't, they already have disadvantage from the power of the sun makes it not as useful. What else could she do? You know what? I forget. How many holy water vials? I think she's only got the one at the moment. Because I know you disperse them, but I forget how many.
She should have a couple on her.
Okay. Because I only have one in here, so if she should have a couple, let's say she has 3, just for the sake of argument. Because I don't think I updated her sheet properly. But that's good to know. She does have multi-attack, though, and she's got +1 weapons, so I say she's going to stab some fools. Rapier. I'd say a 24 hits. For 9 magical piercing. Actually, you know what? The one to her right looks the weakest. I think she's going to focus fire it. And one with a hand axe or the silver short sword. Let's go for the short sword. Yeah, that'll also hit. And I don't believe she has a bonus action she could do, so that will be it for Ease. Bringing us to Irina, who I believe... Irina stepped down, right? And she's above the elevator?
She should be like right there next to Bolt.
Okay. So then, yeah, I'm not going to move the map because, like Bolt, she has a perfect view of what's inside there now.
Alright.
Unless she wants to jump down.
Probably not right now. So she's gonna hit this one that's right next to Evie, but I don't think it's 12 hits with this rich weapon.
Yeah, that one's not gonna do it.
And to conserve the spell slots, she's going to Sacred Flame this one.
Alright.
Again. Just trying to open up Evie.
Let's see. How Dexy can this vampire spawn be? Pretty Dexy.
Then that's her turn.
Right, and that
Nothing happens really.
Dang. Well, that'll bring us to Evie, who is no longer paralyzed from Hold Person. Dan. Did we lose Dan?
Unclear.
Bang, quick, Evie's dying. Nope, that didn't work.
Damn. I forgot he had that. Okay, good to know. If he lives. I guess we lost him.
Jeez.
Or he stepped away.
There.
There. Kai. Andros.
He might have stepped away potentially too.
Alright.
This feels like the scene with Shrek and Fiona and the king and then Donkey. I feel like Antonius needs to come in the middle of this and be like, Antonius!
Antonius is a Pokemon now?
You don't know the meme from Shrek 2?
Oh, that one. I spaced out for a second. I just heard that.
I mean, I guess I could take over Eevee for the moment, but I'm not super well versed in Monk.
I think just start punching.
Yep.
Got a little bit of kicks in there as well.
Right, that's minus 13 magical bludgeoning. And another one. You know what, I'm just gonna do that, so I have it. Okay, not as good as the last one, but still decent.
And then I
Let's,
think do one bonus action strike for free to save the key points.
yep. Well, if someone could hit the soundboard real quick.
Who can do it? Dang it!
Okay, that was multiple at once.
What the hell?
And I have some really bad news. I rolled a 19, which means she's gonna crit a friend. And Raoul is the closest.
Go for it.
Alright, so let's see. That's the first basic 7, and... Alright, you're going to take 19 damage as she goes to try and punch this vampire spawn, but the vampire spawn parries her blow and her fist comes careening back into your nose. Oh, shit, sorry!
It's fine. Thank goodness I resist mystical damage, but still that hurt.
And that would bring us to Antonius, who is, I believe, all the way back down on floor 3.
Yeah, Antonius is a gone.
He's way far back.
Yeah,
Music is
Clover
gonna
did
stop
yell
this.
out Clover did yell to where to go. Up the stairs and through the door, through the peephole.
Through Grandma's house we go. Sorry, had to.
Before she went up.
So 5, 10. That would get us to... Oh wait, hold on, I'm on the wrong map. There we go.
How
Move
far?
over there. It's 2 squares up to get to the top, so that's 10 feet. So we'll just say that you did that. Let me...
Yippee!
So that's 10 feet.
And I have 20 feet more movement.
And I will put you on the next map. Map number 4.
Let's see what a dash. Hit bonus action dash.
Paste. Oh wait, I'm on the GM's layer, so that did not paste your... There we go, now your token's in the right area. Although you might not... Wait, you should be able to see it.
I can see it.
Okay, yeah, you're fine. Chat just can't, that's right, because they don't see through your eyes.
I have moved
Alright.
30. I'm gonna bring some lights in here. It's a little dark.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna do something real quick. Unseen Legion. There we go, now they can see through your eyes. And it's 4 dancing lights, right?
I'm just doing the one over here.
Okay. Boop. Alright.
It's a small area. I don't think I need a lot.
That's fair. Anything, any bonus actions to declare?
Not at this moment.
Right, which will bring us to Terran, who is both in a moonbeam and also in sunlight. So I'll start with the 20 damage from that. He's not going to live through the moonbeam. I'm going to tell you that right now. He takes 20 damage from the sun, and he has 2 HP at this point. Let's roll that moonbeam damage. I'll see if he actually makes the con save for the lulz, but, nah. Okay. So that would be 21 damage as he reaches out and lets out a scream as he turns to ash before you all, incinerated by the power of the sun and the moon working together.
Does he have any final words, Draco?
You take the moon and you take the sun.
Yes, you take the moon and you take the sun. No, it can't end like this! No! And, he falls into a pile of ash before you. And it blows away. Which, brings us to Kai up on the 6th level. I believe I see that your token is, bigger. Did you want to jump down? Oh, right, he's still MIA. Bless you. Bless you.
Thank you.
Oh wait, hold on, let's see. Maybe you said in the chat, no?
This is kind of unusual for him.
Yeah, usually he would let us know.
Unless, like, there was a power outage or something.
Yeah, it could be
Maybe.
internet issues.
Because, I mean, at this point, he's still in the call, so, like, it wouldn't be a power outage because he's still in the call.
Yeah.
But if connection issues can still make it seem like someone's in a call when they aren't.
I mean, I feel like he would have disconnected by now at that point.
Yeah.
When you're in like a call like this, it doesn't auto disconnect. If I remember correctly.
Like I'd want to run something by him because I noticed he grew big, but I don't think he would actually fit in the trapdoor with his current size. It's designed for medium-sized creatures.
I think he was saving his big form too. I don't know why it grew.
I'll shrink it down to its actual normal size. There we go. Right. I'm gonna assume that he's going to drop down. At the very least. Oh, right, and I should move us back to... Wish he was here so I could, at the very least, see where he wants to drop. You know what? I'm gonna take a stab in the dark here and say he probably wants to flank with Eevee. Because I feel like that's a safe bet.
That does sound like a safe bet, yes.
Okay. And guess we'll use animated halberd for an attack. That hits for another 21 damage. Since he's a... Oh, no, wait. That's through Divine Smite. Doesn't he get, like, an additional damage because it's an undead or something?
That's only when you use the actual Divine Smite attack itself.
Ah, okay.
Improved Smite is a passive that is on all melee attacks.
Okay. Okay, and he has at least 2 basic attacks. And I will do another one.
And another one. And another
Natural 20. And that
Oh,
is
shit.
5. Let's see if she lives. Uh-oh. Okay, there it goes. It was being a little slow on me. 7 minus 6. She's looking really rough, but she's still hanging in there. Okay, and let's see. The top of my head, I don't know what bonus actions he has. So I think I'll just end his turn there in the interest of not burning resources. Bringing us to Aramis, who turns to look at the vampire spawn who's looking really rough. Cock's fist. Where is... Oh wait, no, that's the handout. I want the actual... There you are! Shh. Big O, action! Yeah, that'll do it. Although I guess that's cut in half, but that'll still do it. So let's see, that would be 6. You watch as, after Kai just stabs the ever-loving hell out of this vampire spawn, Evie punches it and kicks it a few times, and then Aramis with his big fist just whomp slams it down into gore and dust. And it turns to look at the others. And another punch on the one closest to him. But an 11 will not hit. The other vampire, after seeing that crazy nonsense, dodges out of the way, and that brings us to Raoul.
Okay. Then let us start with this vampire to my left. 13.
Is not gonna hit.
Alright. That one.
Gonna need that soundboard real quick. Right. In your haste, you try to claw at this vampire, and you cut yourself. You have cut yourself light wound. You're bleeding 10% of your max HP per round until a successful DC 15 medicine check is made to control the wound. So whatever 10% of your full health is what you're taking as damage consistently until someone fixes this with medicine check or healing. Let's see.
I'm just gonna try one more. I have one more claw, so I'm just gonna try really quick. I assume a 28 hits.
Yeah, it
14
would.
damage.
Also, for point of order, you're losing 17 health per round. I did the calculation. Okay.
You know, let's not do that. I'm gonna use my bonus action. I have one last baby potion. Hopefully that could stop my bleeding.
Hopefully.
If I use a potion.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to say that any sort of magic healing would do it, because this is just an ordinary wound that you did to yourself, and it's only a light cut, so I'd say a healing potion would definitely patch that up. You still take the 17 damage, but you would heal for 6, so you only take 11 damage from the first one. And you are no longer bleeding. Which brings us to Dave. Dave's gonna move over to here to flank with ease on this vampire. And let's grab his. Oops. Apparently I had caps lock on. Let's see, what resources do I have available to you? Manifest Echo, bonus action. You can just do that as many times as you want. Make the Echo, or...
Yep.
And Unleash Incarnation isn't a constant. But I guess Echo is. Okay, so where is he putting his Echo, then? Let's see if... Oh, wait, you know what? Make a big ol' sandwich. Bop. Yep, that was the plan. Right, now, let's get attacking. 2 hands. First attack, 19 will hit. Okay, 6 slashing. Echo Dave is going to hit the other one. Or at least attempt to. Let me clarify. See, this is why I clarified. So that's his 2 attacks. I don't think he has his action surge. I don't think he wants to waste that here yet. And I don't think he's only got 1 more Unleash Incarnation. I don't think he's using that here. So that will be it for him. Which brings us to Dan.
Alright, well, first and foremost, Dana's gonna end concentration on Moonbeam because there isn't really anywhere he can put it that's not, like, in harm's way of other people.
Yeah, there. Now it's time for Soul Fires.
Let's see. Which vampire looks worst?
This one is the worst looking of the ones that are still standing.
Alright, cool. 3rd level magic missile.
Alright.
God damn.
You are not here to play.
Mm-mm.
You are here to win.
That's 5. -4. -3. Another -5. And that is enough to take her down. A bunch of dark blue bolts of energy launch from Dan's arcane focus while he sits astride his broom, and they just pelt the ever-loving tar out of this vampire until she's nothing but dust. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it's 1 additional bolt per level, right? Or,
Yeah, because initially it's 3d4, and then it becomes 4d4 at the 2nd level, 5d4 at 3rd level.
Okay. Let me take a look. And you cast it at 3rd. So yeah. 3. So 3. 2nd, and okay, yeah, so that is all of them. Right, which brings us to Eastmark, who is in the same boat as Antonius, all the way over to here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 would get him up to the next level. Copy. GM. Move you to here. Move you up here. And that would just put him right there, which brings us to Quinby, who is also at the lower levels. Whoops. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Actually, you know what? I just realized something. Eastmark probably would have dashed because there's a crisis going on at the moment. So let's just use the rest of his movement. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He would be like right at where the ladder is. And then takes Quinby to move 30, and then he could move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay. And let me grab... Nope, that's not what I wanted. I wanted this. Move you over to there. Put you on there. And slot our boy over here. And that would bring us to Clover, but before Clover's turn, I just want to bring something up real quick, apropos of nothing. Remember, those who have played Kingdom Hearts, you remember the opening animatic for Chain of Memories, where Sora, Donald, and Goofy are running up the stairs and they're killing Heartless? That's cool, right?
Enrico's running under the stairs.
Yeah. I'm not mentioning that for any reason. I just thought that I'd mention that now. By the way, Clover, there's a black hand grabbing the stairs where you're standing. As pulling up from beneath you is that big ol' shadow monster that you saw at the gates, at the drawbridge. Do with that information what you will.
Draco, seriously?
Mm-hmm.
Clover looks at it, and if them in the other room would just hear Clover say, "For fuck's sake!"
Alright, Clover, can you 1v1 the dark side?
I mean, the others are on their way.
Are we?
He looks at it. Do I do this now? How many of these do I got? Hold on. Where's the helmet?
Call it dancing lights? That's weird.
Helmet. Which gym was it?
Why is the spell called Dancing Lights?
No, I see what happened. For some reason, this token was associated with dancing lights for some reason. For the dark side,
Okay.
but I've changed it.
Am I able to hit it from where I'm at?
Yeah.
Like,
He's
melee?
pulling himself up. His hand is on the stairs pulling himself up. So you could hit the hand for
Okay.
sure.
Okay, so bonus action, she's going to stab it with her rapier for a bonus action. Here I got fire damage. Nice. Actually, no. Where is it? Stab.
Yeah,
24
that'll definitely hit.
for 9. Do I get sneak attack for this?
You know what? Well, he knows you're there. Because he's pulling
not
himself up.
technically standing, so you could consider him prone.
I mean, he's climbing
climbing
up,
up.
though. I'll give it to you. Because he's just starting to pull himself up.
Okay, that's another 14 for sneak attack. and then she will look down at it as a diamond breaks from the helmet, as she is going to use prismatic spray.
Can you use that as a bonus action?
I did the offhand.
Okay.
Repair.
So your attack was an offhand attack, so you could use the. Okay, gotcha. All right.
So I believe it has to make a dex save. Well, the enemy has to make a dex save first.
Okay, let me grab his stuff.
And DC was 18.
Dex save. A 4 is not going to do it, Chief.
Next, each target rolls a D8 to determine the color ray's effect.
Okay,
So roll a d8.
yeah, it's just
I
the
guess.
one, so it would be 1d8.
Do you roll a Hoshi or do you want Jigga to roll it?
It says the target, so I think it was supposed to be Draco rolling it.
Okay, so I'll do my Blood and Darkness dice for that. That is a 6.
6 indigo.
wow.
Indigo, on a failed save, the target is restrained and it must then make a Constitution saving throw at the end of each turn. If it succeeds 3 times, the spell ends.
Well, now he's restrained.
If it fails 3 times, it gets turned to stone and is petrified.
Oh, jeez.
So you just hit him with a Medusa blast, I think.
Give him that. Yeah, that's what it's sounding like.
And since it's technically restrained, it doesn't have a move speed, so it's just hanging there.
It'll be a very lovely statue.
Until it can pass three times or fail 3 times.
Yep.
So you got some background work to do.
And that will be Clover's turn.
Right, which brings us
That is
to...
a nasty move.
Mmm.
I do not want to be on the opposite side of that.
You were... Let me find where I left you. Oh, right. Map 6.
Oh. If it rolled an 8, it would have got 2 effects.
Goddamn.
Prismatic Spray is no joke. It is a very great spell.
Alright, so... this map is a little wonky, so... Daluna, this is the trapdoor right over here. You could jump down to, like, be in the elevator, or you could just stand over and fire from above, like Bolt is doing.
So, like, stand, like, right,
Because it's a bit...
like, right here,
Okay, so...
and I can see him. Or would I have to go, like, right,
I'd say you'd have to stand,
or would
like...
I go, like, right here?
Yeah, I'd say you'd have to go, like, right around there. And, yeah, that would be
And
perfect.
then-
And you'd be able to...
That's the enemy?
So I'm going to bring you to the battle map, because you're basically seeing them
Okay.
all from above. You're standing above, and you have access to every target with a ranged attack.
Alright, so I see that lady right there.
Yep, and I now notice that she doesn't seem to have a health bar. Let me change that. Zoop. There we go. Now we can see the health bar.
I think it's for all of them, but it should be fine.
Ah, dang it.
Fire 1.
Yeah, that's gonna hit. Okay, so that's 5 magic.
Fire 2.
Will also hit.
I love being a fighter. That was amazing.
Right. Any bonus actions?
No, that's it.
Right. And that will bring us to the vampire spawn, or what's left of them, more accurately. Alright, so we'll start with the one surrounding Evie. Gonna try and go for a claw to grab her. Yeah, 24 is gonna grab, followed by a bite. But an 8's not gonna do it.
Disadvantage.
Right. Well, that'd still be 18, which would hit.
Ah.
So
And did they take both of my damage too?
you're
18,
right.
Because it wouldn't hit if it was 18. Also, I'm back.
Welcome back. 18 would hit ease. Oh no, yeah, no, because that's
Ease.
meats. Yeah,
Not Evie. Okay.
Nope.
I don't even know what.
the other E
Ignore me.
name. Welcome back. She doesn't take... Oh wait, yes, this one takes the sun damage. Minus 20. Minus 20. Minus 20. Since Ease is already grappled, I think I'm going to count it that the other one could use its bite attack if it wished. And boy howdy does she wish, she's looking real rough. But let's see if she can manage to get that bite in. With an 11, that's not happening. Only one of which can be a bite attack. Claw attack. None of those hit. And now for the one on Raoul. Eh. Nope. But the natural 20 hits for 16 slashing damage.
Disadvantage.
Right. 15 does not hit. Also, even with a nat 20, it's not able to hit you because it's 1 point under your armor class. God damn.
A crit is a crit.
Which will bring us to Bolt. You know what? For sake of ease here, I'm putting... You're technically above them, but I'm putting you guys here just for symbolically you're on the map. Okay, so again, you're above it all. I'm just putting your tokens on here so your tokens actually represented on the map. So you don't
Yeah,
have to move.
and so we're actually on the fight order.
Yeah.
See.
Alright, I forgot to roll damage for Kai because he jumped down here. You take 2 damage from the jump.
Oh no.
I know, it's tragic. I don't know how you're gonna get through this.
Tragic. Tragic. My adventuring
Yeah.
career's over.
2
Uh,
damage.
Shot number 1 right here.
Alright,
21.
that'll hit.
12 magical piercing.
How do you want to just completely eviscerate this vampire?
Just like goes like full like sniper mode on the ground, and then just use the pistol, and then bam.
She was recoiling from when she tried to bite into Ease, and as she's like going back, you managed to snipe her in the back of the skull. Ash shoots all over the place as she falls in the sunlight.
Alright, fire 2. 19.
That'll hit.
12 magical piercing again.
Alright. And that it for your turn?
Yep.
Right, that brings us to Ease, who gets +2 from flanking. Let me close that out and grab Ease's sheet. Oops, scrolled too low. And Rapier hit 1. Yeah, 23 is going to hit for the 10 damage. And since it is right here, Silvered Sword. Actually, no, wait, I realized, because vampires I don't think actually have a silver weakness. And she would know that, so it would have resistance to it if it did it. Although it's looking really rough, it doesn't matter if it has resistance. It's dying to ease a silvered short sword. It turns to ash. And he cracks her neck as she makes her way 20 over here with her swords drawn, an intense look of anger on her face, and that brings us to Irina.
Alright. Let's move the spiritual weapon up and see if it hits that last vampire.
Okay. Whoop, and it do.
6 force.
Alright.
Let's see. Action. You know, let's try this spell instead. Wisdom save for Toll the Dead.
Alright. Let's see her whiz biz. That is a 19. Although, in fairness, that would have been necrotic on an undead creature, so, you know, it's fine.
I mean, it's trying to attack a weaker stat, but, you know, whatever, it's fine.
Well, that will bring us to Evie.
Okay. Move. And punch.
That'll hit.
Alright. 8.
She's still standing. Yep, that'll hit.
Yeah.
She's barely hanging on.
Spending a key point to do 2 more.
You know, that one doesn't hit. You rolled 1 point too high. Right.
Alright, just tell me.
She can still take 1 more hit if you can land it. That'll hit.
Alright.
Like, sweating, drooling a bit. I didn't hear no bell! And then immediately gets clocked.
Girls get it done.
And as...
Just gets back-fisted.
Yeah. And you hear the crack of her spine as her head almost spins around. She falls and fades into dust. And that would end combat in the elevator. However, we do have combat in a completely different location happening at this current moment in time. Let me just grab the proper music here. That's the wrong one. Yeah, let's go with this. Actually, too dramatic. There's only one at the moment. I might go back to that if things get a little more intense. And that brings us to Antonius.
Yippee!
You're over here.
Do I know that combat is over?
Nope. You just know.
You did hear.
Oops.
You did hear Clover said, "For fuck's sake."
Yeah, so combat may have come to all of you. Wait, do I have one? There we go, token. Eastmark was on the GM's layer for some reason. I got him to the proper one. And add turn. And there. Okay. So what you doing?
That is a good question.
for clarification, the ladder is a 20-foot climb. So to get up to this floor over here, you would need full 30 feet of movement.
I will use all full 30 feet of movement.
Right? You get up to here and you see some sort of dark figure that you saw at the gates grabbing onto the edge of the stairs, trying to pull itself up, but it seems to be stuck at the moment.
Oh god. I use not bardic inspiration. What's the other type of inspiration for bard?
You mean magical inspiration or
The one that can negatively impact enemies. Yeah, magical inspiration.
that's cutting
Cutting
words. I believe you are thinking of of cutting words.
It should be there on your sheet.
Yeah,
It's like cutting words or unsettling words.
yeah, something like that.
I will use unsettling words.
Okay, you can that's a bonus action. You can spend one use of your bardic inspiration. Choose one creature you can see at 60 feet. Roll the inspiration
this-
die. Creature must subtract the number rolled from the next saving throw it makes before the start of your next turn. Okay, so roll a d6. Or wait,
Is
no,
this
you're higher
in-
level. That should be a d8 now, I believe.
Is this creature within 60 feet?
Yeah, I'd say so. Like, its hands are on the stairs, so you could just target its hands, basically, for this, and still target it.
Ooh.
Alright, well, hey, that's still one less to its saving throw. And if it fails 3 of them, it becomes stoned, so, you know, things are working out.
You still have your action.
Yeah, that is a bonus action, and I do have an act.
It is restrained, so you do get advantage on it if you attack it.
Do I want to
Right.
attack it though?
And that does proc your sneak attack.
You know what? Sure, I'll try. Good. Get ice knifed.
Okay, I will say... Well, if you attack the main body, I guess... No, it's still within 5 feet of Clover.
Even if I like attack over here.
Okay, if you attack, like, around where his legs are, I would say that would be perfectly fine.
Okay. Get ice knifed.
Okay, and that is certainly going to hit.
Wait, wrong one. This one. That's what I wanted to do. I've totally... Why did I hit this description twice? I'm great at this.
Alright, so let's see. It's Dex. It's got to beat a 17. I rolled a 4.
So a 3.
So minus 5. And 4 cold damage. Okay. Alright, and that was your bonus action in action. I believe that's everything for your turn.
Yep.
Which would bring us to Kai in the elevator, unaware of the battle going on in a completely different floor.
Everyone all right?
I think so.
We're missing 2 others.
Yeah, and those 2 are the 2 I'm worried about. Get up here.
It's gonna be a bit difficult. Dan, could you give people rides up on the broom? I
Even
guess.
better. Like, I have a rope. I can just lower down the rope.
True.
We also have Aramis to help lift people.
That's true. He could, I'd say athletics with advantage to climb the rope.
Actually, wait, do I have a rope? Wait.
I mean,
I don't have a rope anymore. I forgot. I gave away my rope.
Somebody's gotta have a rope, right?
Wait, no. Yes, I do have a rope. I just didn't see it.
Okay.
Okay, yes.
Alright, so, it is Kai's turn. So, on your turn, you can throw the rope down for everyone.
I guess I will wait for rope.
Alright. Aramis is, big. It's going to be difficult for him to get out of this elevator, being perfectly honest. The trapdoor is designed for medium creatures. He is very large and in charge. He might need to have the elevator reset.
How the fuck do we reset the elevator?
Well, there's got to be a way somewhere in this castle. Otherwise, he is stuck here until you can figure that out. And, I don't think you can make it out of the elevator, because that's, like we discussed, a 10-foot fall. You can't make a 10-foot jump, can you?
Let's see. I got Stalker's Powers, that adds an additional 3 feet to my high jump. God, how do jumping rules work?
Equal to your strength modifier, I don't remember though.
That'll be a +4, so I can high jump 7 feet.
So you just barely shy of getting out of there.
What if I climb on top of Aramis and jump up?
I mean, yeah, he's big. And if Ease commands it, he could definitely give you a boosty.
I actually have a website that can actually help with that.
Send it really quick.
Movement, jumping.
Copy. I'm putting it in general.
Let's do this math really quick. Okay, so with a running start of at least 10 feet of movement, 7 feet off the ground plus 3, so that's additional 10 feet if I jump on top of Aramis.
Okay, so then yeah, you could definitely make it with Aramis's assist.
Alright, I'll jump up and I'll lower a rope.
Okay. Rope is there. And we'll just, again, for sake of argument, say you're like right up here now. Dave will...
I think... I was gonna say, like, I think Karnak would also, like, if anyone can't climb, he would try to, like, lift them up them. Yeah, that makes sense, you know?
Yeah. Alright, Dave is going to just make the athletic checks with the rope. 16. He's able to climb up and get out of there. Dan has a broomstick. He can just fly out of here, but he'll ask if anyone wants to join his on a broom ride.
Yes.
Alright, he will fly over towards you and go down 5 feet so you can properly hop on the broom when it is your turn. And that will bring us to Eastmark on the lower floor.
Oh.
Let's have him 1v1 the dark side. He's got this.
5, 25, 30. Oh, what the hell is going on here?
Thor slowly turns his head to her head towards him. And it looks back at the Heartless.
He gets his heavy crossbow and aims it at it.
Thankfully, Clover restrained it.
Right.
Yeah.
Every attack against it's going to be advantage.
Okay, and... Alright, let's see if we get it. That is a 17, which will hit for 8 piercing. So I need to keep...
21, actually.
Oh, right, because the advantage. Okay, let's keep that open. And -8. He only has the one crossbow attack, and before Quinby goes, Clover, you hear some scuttling and some portals opening as more mites show up. Well, more nulls show up, and they are mites. Boop. 5, 10, 15. 5, 10, 15. We'll
Really
say...
should have not split the party, right?
It's almost like that's a thing in D&D that is constantly said you shouldn't split the party.
Fan, I see your Undertaker Randy Orton meme, and I raised you AJ Styles Undertaker.
I appreciate it.
I appreciate that too.
5. And there we go. Alright, it's time for the mites to do mite things. Scratch. Eh. This will be on Clover first. That is a 19. So that will...
That hits.
You will take 4 slashing damage, and it did attack from at least 10 feet away and leapt towards you. So you will take an extra d4 of damage. Okay, so you take 7 damage altogether from that one. Second one does the same. But that's a 10, so that is a whiff. The other 2 mites are doing the same to Antonius. That is a 9 and a natural 1. Oh, jeez. The mite overestimates its angle and hits its friend for 2 damage. Oh, right, they're all... Damn it. Let me fix this issue. Zoop.
They're married.
There we go.
Good for them.
And 2. There we go. That does it for the mites, bringing us to Quinby. 5, 25, 30. He can't stay there, so he's going to have to use a dash to go 35. He'll go over here next to Clover. Things have really gone a certain way while I've been down there, huh?
Yeah. Yes, it has.
Maybe we shouldn't have split up, huh?
Well, no one followed me when I was the first one to move, so that's their fault.
They're doing
Clover, I swear
okay.
to God.
You know, Clover, I know this is a risky mode, but perhaps this is a situation where we could talk about some things. And now it's the dark side. Actually, yeah, no, that would be the dark side's turn.
God, Quimby's the voice of reason. That's crazy.
Is he counted as undead?
Oh yeah, they are definitely counted as undead.
Oh, they take a d6 of damage when they enter 30 feet of me
Ah.
because of the helmet.
How much was it?
A d6.
Okay, so roll the d6 and I'll just do that.
D6. 5
Minus
radiant damage.
5. Minus 5. Minus 5. Yeah, they're in the radius. Minus 5. Minus 5. Okay, now that we've done that, it is time for the dark side. let's see. It's going to start with a wave of dark energy shoots from it, and I need everyone on this staircase to make a wisdom saving throw.
Wait, including me?
Yes, everyone in the stairwell, because it's everyone within 60 feet of it.
Wisdom.
Good luck, everybody.
Pray for Antonius.
Let's see how
Oh!
Quinby do.
I'm using my inspiration on this one.
Alright.
I think I have to use my inspiration.
Yeah, you do.
Did you see?
Natural 20
Jesus
from
Christ.
Quinby. Quinby feels no fear, ever.
He's the
19.
voice of reason right now.
Okay.
Quinby just stares
Based
down.
on my roll, I am going to re-roll with using my inspiration.
Fair.
You know what? I was against him being a god of some kind in his world, but he's gonna allow it this time.
So that's a 10. That is a failure. Antonius, you are absolutely horrified of this horrible shadow being that is around right now.
At least it's not a nat one.
At least it's not a nat 1. Quinby just sort of looks, well, that was weird. Anyway.
Continue
What was
staring.
that about?
I just
Why is
imagine.
it? Why is the shadows a flame?
I was
Why
gonna
do they
say,
look like fire?
I just imagine like Antonius is just staring at it 1 minute. Oh, this isn't so bad. It blinks, and then all of a sudden it's on fire.
Oh no.
I threw ice at it. Why is it on fire? It doesn't make sense.
I sent ice arrows. How is it on flames?
And you know what? Let's see. You are close by. I think he's gonna go with his slam on you. Let's see, and that
On
would be
who?
Clover. Clover's the closest to him. So that would be 18 to hit.
By 1.
All right. Let's see.
I
So
think it's hidden still.
I'm going to... Oh, no, it's not hidden. I haven't made the sheet, so I'm doing these off of Roll20 at the moment. However, I will roll the damage on Roll20. 12, and... So, Clover, you take 12 bludgeoning damage, and you are now also grappled and restrained. As his big hand just grabs onto you, the one that isn't hanging onto the edge of the stairs.
Touche.
And that'll do for his turn. He needs to make what kind of save again for the Indigo Beam?
Save. DC 18.
Right, let's see. And his con is... Well, that's not good. That is an 8. He fails the first one. As
Two more.
he starts to turn to stone. Clover, it's your turn, and you are in a big ol' shadowy hand. It's not ideal. Not ideal.
Let's see. How many spell slots does I have left? I have 2. For my bonus action, I am going to cast Brandy Smite.
Okay.
Get that extra 2d6 radiant damage.
Okay.
And now she is going to attack the big fella. And boop. 26.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And she is going to spend 1 Divine Smite on top of this, a level 1 Divine Smite.
Okay.
Boom.
Goddamn. Okay, so that would be 50 radiant damage if he's weak to it, but let me see. Oh, right, I forgot. This thing isn't technically weak to it because of the concentration of darkness. So it's just still powerful.
You get sneak attack on it too, because you.
Oh yeah.
Because Quinby is nearby, and he's
It's,
restrained.
oh, yeah. So that's sneak attack for another 16.
16. Okay.
And then she's going to hit it again. Boop. 21.
That'll hit.
Next time you hit it. 12. Is it just one attack for the Branding Smite? Or yeah, it is, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, next time you hit a creature with a weapon. Before the spell
And
ends.
she's going to do another level 1 device smite on top of this.
Okay.
This thing needs to go down fast. 18 damage.
Right. Solid hit. It's still standing. Well, hanging, but that's beside the point.
And that will be Clover's.
Right, which will bring us to Kardak with everyone in the elevator area, and no idea what's going on with Clover and the others.
Daluna said he was going to BRB, but he put in chat that he's just going to help people out of the elevator.
Alright,
For his turn.
so we'll skip that. The vampire spawn are no longer here, so I can get rid of them in the turn order. Bringing us back to Eastmark. And that is over here. Alright, I never rolled Eastmark's wisdom save. I
It's
forgot.
too much of a Chad.
He's just like Quinby, immune to fear. He learned it from Quinby. So how is it that you don't feel fear? Oh, well, just don't feel it. It's that easy? Yes. Fear is a choice. A choice that he failed. So, he is afeared as well. He will not go anywhere near that dark side, but you know what he will go near? The Nullmites over there. They're nice and, well, not safe, but they aren't that thing. Where is the fear icon? I know I have it in here. There it is. Now we'll also put that on Antonius. Alright.
Would it have been Antonius' turn since he has a 13?
Oh, wait. Why is he... Oh, no, Antonius already... Wait, no, he didn't go. What happened here? 22, 22, 22... I don't know how this got turned around so much, but I'm going to try and fix this. Yeah, it would be Antonius' turn.
M confusion.
Me too.
Oh, maybe it's because you certain players and characters came in after.
That's
and
probably
between
it,
the four
yeah.
turn orders from different maps.
Yeah, so I've been having to juggle the turn order to make this work.
Ten-
That makes sense.
Technically, it would be my turn because I had an 18.
That's true. So yeah, it would be Bolt as of right now, who you're already up there if there's anything you want to do. In particular.
Were those of us on the not in the elevator, like up on the top floor here, would we have heard the scuffle going on?
Nah, that's 2 floors down from where you currently are and in another tower. You would not hear anything about that.
Well,
Just gonna. You could hold your action until the others get up if you feel like doing that. Just make sure no one comes in. You know what? I'll actually bring you to the map that you are on. So if you want to, like, go around anywhere, you can. The stairwell here leads down,
Contemplating.
and the stairwell here leads up.
Hmm. You know what? Since the goal right now is to get people out of the elevator, Bolta's just gonna kind of look down, put the hand to his chin, whip out his tinker tools, kind of like pull one foot up, mess with his boots, pull the other foot up, mess with his other boot, and fly.
Okay. Creature target.
I'm back, by the way. Sorry
Welcome
about
back.
that. I had to go get my laundry.
No worries. Right, so are you going to be flying into the elevator so you can help more people out?
Yes. Fly into the elevator.
We'll bring you back over here. So
Fly into the elevator. Grab somebody if they need it, and then fly out.
Evie and Ease are still down here. Kai is going to ride with Dan, so those are the only other two. And both of them are pretty strong and could probably climb, so it's really your choice which one you want to grab.
Post this for eBay.
Increase 10 feet when you're not wearing armor. Bonus increase when you reach certain monk levels. Alright, fair enough. And I'm going to say you can just fly straight down to her and pick where you're going, and you could grab... Well, she's not going to say no if you're going to fly her out of here.
Yep, he's gonna just kind of like try to get her like cradle style or like over the shoulder and just fly up back outside.
Alright. And she's just going to let you do that on her turn. Bring us to Irina, who's on the top floor. Does she have anything she wants to do?
Really quick, she's just gonna throw a healing word at Ease just to make sure that she's doing okay, so she heals for 5.
Excellent.
And you know what? Me, the player, remembered something above game, so I'm going to have Irina relay this to Dan. Doesn't Clover have your sending stone? Try contacting her to see where she's at in the castle.
All right. She would have that, wouldn't she? Right, and on his turn, he will give her a message.
I have a bad feeling about this.
It could be nothing but good.
Yeah, I mean, it really shouldn't have split up.
I don't know what she was thinking. Like, the elevator was behind her.
Dan just shrugs. I have no idea what she was thinking. Evie!
Wall run.
And she is out with style.
Just a little flip trick.
I feel like Dan amusingly does like a little golf clap. And now we're at Antonius, back on the dark floor.
The darkness.
Okay,
War.
so when I am still scared of this thing.
Yep, you are scared of this thing. You cannot move near it.
Is there any other enemies?
Yes, there
I
are
can
two right next to you.
I will attack them instead.
Fair. Reasonable.
And I will I will I will I kind of wish I can use chill touch and grapple the person and toss them all in one action, but I don't think that's all possible.
Now that's like 3 different actions. I mean, I think there are certain like barbarian subclasses that allow you to throw as a bonus action, but I could be wrong.
The giant.
That's
Barbarian.
right.
I know because Farron is one.
Hmm. I love the idea of barbarian of yeet.
Yes.
Can I use a mage hand to toss something at something?
Your arcane trickster, I believe you can do that. Let me take a look-see.
It's towards the bottom.
Mage
Mage hand, Ledgerman.
Ledgermane.
That
Ledgermane.
one.
Let's see. Cast Mage Hand, you can make the Spectral Hand invisible, and you perform the following additional tasks. Stow an object the hand is holding in a container or worn carried by another. Retrieve an object or container worn or carried by another creature. You can use Thieves' Tools to pick locks and disarm traps. Perform one of these tasks without being noticed by the creature. If you succeed, Dex Sleight of Hand. Oh, it doesn't mention if you can throw things with Mage Hand, but I can't imagine.
What?
I mean, it's a spectral hand.
I mean, in regular mage hand, I'm posting this for description purposes. It goes for a certain duration, and it has to be within 30 feet. These creatures are within 30 feet. They're next to me.
Don't you have something for Mage Hand too for your rogue?
Yeah, that's Mage Hand Ledgermane,
Yeah.
which allows you to do a bunch of things, but none of them are specifically yeet an object. You can pour like the contents of a vial out. So like hypothetically, if you had a holy water vial, you could just pour it on them.
But then you can also just do that with your hand.
You could also just do that with your own hand. Because it takes an action to summon the mage hand and an action to have it do the thing. Although Mage Hand Ledgermane, does that give it to you as a bonus action instead? Let me double check.
Tell me, Chief.
That's the description. I think you already read it, but
Yeah, I did.
I also don't see anything mentioning bonus action.
Yeah, so it's still an action to have it do the thing after using your action to summon the thing.
Mage Hand can be super powerful if you know how to use it, and I do not know how to use it.
Technically, once you summon it, you can. At the bottom, it says you can use your bonus action to use the hand. But that's only after you summon it.
But that takes an action, right?
Action to summon
yes.
it, and then bonus action to
Action.
control.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So you could...
You could, in theory, do both in the same turn.
I will do that then. I summon the mage hand, which will take my holy symbol and just yeet it at this one.
What is it you're yeeting?
The holy symbol.
Oh, you're just gonna throw a holy symbol at it?
Fine, I'm gonna sear a holy symbol into this creature with mage hand.
This isn't the best hand, but I drew a hand for your mage hand.
Away, away.
I mean, it's a smart idea, but you're not a cleric, so you have no holy power in the holy symbol.
Yeah.
Away, away.
It's like shoving a cross into a person's face.
It'll be annoying to that person. I mean, don't you have holy water if you wanted to use that?
Godless holy water.
Yeah.
God,
Still holy water. Now, admittedly, it's not going to be, like, super, like, effective against certain creatures because it's godless, but it's still holy water that does radiant damage against these beings of shadow.
I will bring the vial into, like, and without opening it, or maybe just opening it just enough to put it under the nostrils if it has nostrils, so it gets, like, burns the lungs.
You will have to break this holy water vial on it or throw it at it.
No!
You can't just have it sniff it and hope that does the deed.
I can't use it as a distraction.
I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
I think mechanically the most that would be would just be you using the help action.
Yeah.
A really complicated way of using the help action that takes everything else of your turn.
You know what would be funny?
What?
I use the mage hand and have it toss soap on the legs. At the legs.
Of this... Okay.
Yeah, this would totally work.
Still one
Says the very, very not very bright cat.
Clover's just probably just staring daggers at Antonius at the moment.
So you throw a bar of soap. A not wet bar of soap, mind you. So you just throw a bar of soap.
I guess roll an improvised attack if you really want to do this.
How do I roll an improvised attack again?
I think that would just be a flat dex. I'm gonna get rid of
A
my
dex roll?
hand. Yeah,
Like that?
yes. I mean, that would hit. Roll a d4, I guess?
It's soap. How can you do a d4 damage with soap?
The power of cleanliness compels you!
You hit the gnomite in, like, the legs with the bar of soap, and it kind of hurts, and it looks up at you confused. Why did you do this?
Someone put water. Someone like just drowned the stairs with water to make it soapy. That would make it greater.
But then all of you have to deal with that problem too.
Someone cast Create Water.
Create food and water.
If
Alu in the
only
distance.
Alu was here.
Alu can't save you now. From Clover's might.
Yeah, Lynn, I appreciate you wanting to be creative, but you spent your whole turn doing what you could have just done as a regular action. Just throw it the soap.
I mean, this is amusing. I can't deny that. But
It's just so much effort just to throw a bar of soap.
so much effort for soap. Anyway, hi, back at the elevator group.
I don't even. I'm just gonna get on the broom.
Alright. Okay, and Aramis is just gonna sit there staring at the floor. Because he cannot get out of this elevator unless you reset it.
Punch the floor. You could take the fall, maybe.
He's going to fall hundreds of feet if he breaks the floor. Like, this went from the basement floor 1 all the way up to, like, near the top of a tower. That's hundreds of feet. He's tanky, but even he's gonna take a lot of damage from that.
You think if we make a hole big enough in the ceiling and everyone pulls, we can lift him out?
He's really heavy.
Some of us are really strong.
I mean, if you could make a hole big enough, maybe he could climb out.
Alright, hopefully everyone else is not in danger.
But, yeah, this is, made of stone. It's gonna be a tough ask. Maybe if you cast Shatter enough times, you would, like, make a wide enough hole in the floor. But that would also make a lot of noise.
Dude, just wait for him to be like half stone and then just shatter him.
So, Raul, any ideas on your turn, or just gonna pass it?
You know what? Fuck it, we have nothing better to do. I'm hitting the ground.
Okay, a 26 will hit the ground. Well, you hit the ground pretty hard, and you do see some light cracking, but it doesn't look like it's done much structural damage.
Listen, this is all I got, man.
The cracks are getting bigger, I guess.
Are you like hitting the ground or hitting like the bottom of the elevator?
Well, he's
'Cause
above,
Raul's
so
above.
yeah.
I'm trying to hit around the little entryway, so it tries to crack a bit further.
Oh, okay.
So that potentially Aramis could lift himself out.
You know, I got these two, and they can do bludgeoning. I'm just gonna try.
Alright, I'm gonna say your strikes aren't gonna do nearly as much with the predatory strikes.
I'm just trying to punch the floor.
Yeah. Everyone just sort of watches as Raul starts beating up the floor.
That's
mean-
the end of my turn. I punched the floor. I hate it here.
There are some cracks in the floor. Dave is just sort of watching you. Dan, on his turn, is going to pull out the sending stone and send Clover a message, which I'm going to type in Roll20.
And I'll have Raul repeat for the comedy bit. Hopefully, everyone else is doing fine, and we can take our time trying to reconvene.
I have no doubt in my own mind, Wolfie. They would never.
All right.
Yeah, it's not, it's not like they went the completely wrong way and, are in, dire straits.
So, Clover, if you'll look into the Roll20 chat, you'll see the message that you get beamed in your head from Dan, and you can respond. You have 25 words.
Dan finally was just like, man, I wonder how Clover's doing.
I can reply right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's just help 25 times.
Or just
Hopefully you-
screaming.
Hopefully you know which location in the castle you are.
You have an idea where you are. I already told you before, you're like in the tower where the heart was, just lower. Oh right, I just realized something. The red light from the heart is here. Let me get rid of that, because that's not here.
Quick question, Draco. What is this elevator made out of? Like material-wise?
Stone.
Coming from an artificer, I'm worried.
Yeah, no, that's a bad question to hear from him.
Listen, if anyone could break the floor, it's bolts.
I mean, look, I have carpenter's tools, tinker's tools, smith's tools. I could theoretically just take the top off of this elevator.
Could Bowser ground pound by turning into an Ifrit?
God damn it. Okay.
The
Real
issue
quick,
with that is it might cause the elevator to fall if the two of you that weigh a lot end up in the elevator at the same
Here I
time.
come!
Boom!
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
You know, I'm surprised a lot of us, with our combined weight in the elevator, didn't cause it to fall.
That's true.
You know, this architecture and engineering is really strong. It can hold several tons of weight.
Or Draco forgot.
Well, here's the thing. Like, obviously all of you coming down there, it's okay, the weight sort of stabilizes, but if Kai does a cannonball in Ifrit form, that's gonna do structural damage to the top, and then that sudden increase in weight could cause it to collapse.
Let's fucking do it!
So in theory, I have this, and I could make mason's tools, but they would require an hour.
Yeah, I mean, you don't know that you don't have that hour, but you also know your friends are somewhere in the castle right now.
What's that? A perfectly well-made elevator? It's time to drop it!
Oh, this is 25 exactly.
Yep. In the tower where... In the tower where...
I'm so bad.
Dan just makes a very confused face and then relays to everyone. Well, Clover's in the tower where the heart was, somewhere in that tower, and currently she and her group are being attacked by a giant gnoll and some mites, and apparently someone threw soap? I don't understand that part.
We just all look at each other
We
and
all
just
look
go
at-
like, Antonius.
Antonius, most
We all look at
likely.
each other dead in the eye, and then we all say at the same time, Antonius. It's not.
I didn't know Antonius was, came out of the prison.
Real quick, I thought of another joke for the
Wow.
Drop
for
the
the soap bit.
There's a
Antonius
drop the
literally-
soap joke here, but
Antonius literally set the soap up. It's like, go ahead, pick it up.
Just wow.
If anyone in the party to do it, it would have been
Soap
Antonius.
was because of I was reading through all of the list and I'm like, oh my gosh, you know what would be funny if I referenced the soap again from the Sync campaign.
So I thought of another joke for the soap.
For the
Oh.
everything under the sun, where is the goddamn soap?
You're not fully clean unless you're zestfully clean. Throw the soap.
It's so far. Alright, I forgot. I didn't need to get rid of the mage hand. You summoned it and had it through the soap. Hold on. Let me just
I'm
quickly put that back. I forgot. But I guess with that, Dan is going to lift Kai up. He's got 100 feet of movement if he dashes. Let's go back to the tower.
Caprosor bath.
So this is what it feels like to fly.
It's pretty great. Let's see, and that leads down to here.
I just found another one.
So yeah, I guess
I'm tempted.
Dan and Kai will be shooting down the stairs. See, it's 10 feet up. He was at 5, so that's 15 feet of movement that he spent out of the 100 that he has. So
A lot of Antonia's memes today.
25, 30, 35, 40.
Is it
45,
really
50,
a D&D
55,
session
60,
with
65,
me if we don't have like really stupid stuff happening?
No.
We're happy that Antonia's exists.
It's the fact that you're using a lot of like rocket science and physics for like a solution that requires you to open a door.
This is the same
In
person that tried
a
to make food
D&D
and water
campaign,
offensive.
in a D&D campaign full of undead creatures and vampires, somebody's got to be the comic relief.
This is true. All right, so for point of order, Dan and Kai are in the study on the floor down, making their way towards where the tower would be. Now
Bitchin'.
we're at Ease Markiplier, in fact. That's on this floor. And now he is going to not move towards the dark side, move towards one of these mites to try and help Antonius, who threw a bar of soap at one for some reason. He's going to use an actual weapon, though. Let's see. This is technically the magical thing. It just goes to the same thing. Oh, that's 13 damage. He totally destroys that Nullmite on this side. And he's got a second attack. So he's going to attack the other one. Oh wait, I just realized Antonius and Ismark need to make wisdom saves again. Oh wait, that was initiative. Whoops.
We need to make wisdom saves again?
Yes, because
Because of the-
it was the end of your turn, so you would make a wisdom save against the
bad.
fear.
I am still very afraid.
Yeah, understandable. It's a big scary shadow man. And down goes the other mite over here. But hey, no more mites to deal with. They fade into darkness, but you would have to move closer to the object of your fear if you wanted to help with the other null mites. Or just, fire from afar. Both of you have that capability.
Come on, Ismark. You cannot be afraid anymore.
Let's see. Nah, he's terrified. Like, what might that thing do when it gets an opportunity to do something again? But that will bring us to Quinby. What the Kender doing?
Quimby is going to cast. Where is it? Spirit Guardians.
Understandable. That's 15 feet around him, correct?
Yes.
Boop. And
I don't think you moved us to the right map.
I sure didn't. I still have you on map 6, not map 4. Now let's zoom in. Enhance. Okay, and now I need to start rolling WizBiz. I am rolling absolute garbage, so the dark side absolutely takes that. 15 radiant. And let's see how these two... Actually, wait, let me see. Yeah, and he's right behind you, so no, that would hit all of the nulls. Alright, let's see how the mites do. Against radiant damage, the thing they're vulnerable to. Well, that first one is apparently a boss. However, is that enough to save him? Considering they all took 5 damage from your helm. Let's find out.
Don't I roll that again?
You would.
4.
So they're super dead. because 4 leaves them all with 1 HP, and they're all about to take 15, except for the one that made the save, who still dies, because he has 1 HP. A bunch of little Quinbees just start kicking and punching all of these Shadow Mites, and they burst into holy light. Well, another job well done. Goddamn, Quinby.
And here, everyone, we just see Quinby getting business done. Good job, Quinby.
Right. And anything else for his turn?
No.
All right. That'll bring us to the dark side. And I have good news and bad news. Which would you like first?
It takes that 2 radiant.
Okay. It does take the 2 radiant. But that does not answer my question.
Let's go with the good news.
The thing I'm about to do is a recharge. So we won't be able to do this again unless I roll a 5 or a 6.
Oh.
Let's see, do I want him to do this one or... No, I think he'll do this. He raises one of his hands and balls of energy start falling from the sky. Everyone in the stairwell, because this is a 30-foot radius from him, needs to make a dex saving throw.
Oh god, we're getting frickin' evil boot, aren't we?
Or you're going to take, on a failed save, 24 damage, 12 on a success.
Is it a deck save?
It is indeed a dex save. Antonius, you failed the dex save. You take 24 necrotic damage as these balls of energy slam into you.
I do it at disadvantage. 17?
Alright, you take 12 necrotic damage.
Take no.
Oh,
I take
right.
none.
Evasion. I forgot evasion. You just barely managed to dodge between these balls of energy falling from the sky. How does these do? 14. He makes the save. Just barely, but he makes it.
And we need Quinby.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
And then he'll need to make a con save 2 for concentration.
Yeah. Alright.
Quimby got 17.
So Quinby is also going to take 12. And let me...
Another con save.
Also in the good news category, he has 2 different recharge attacks. That was just one of them. He didn't do the other one. But that will be his turn.
So he'll need to make a con save 2. Because he's still getting petrified.
Absolutely. That is a 21. That is 1 success, I believe.
Yes.
Yep.
1 failure, 1 success. But hey, it's Clover's turn. I'm pretty sure you're still grappled, though, and restrained.
Yeah. But I plan on killing it this turn.
Good.
Clover's going to hit it with a rapier. 20.
That'll hit.
Sneak attack, brandy smite, and the helm fire damage. 30 damage.
Yeah, that'll do it. How would you like to do this?
Clover just turns her head towards Antonius. Why the fuck are you throwing so? Why are you not killing it? And then I will deal with you in a minute. And she turns towards the big colossus motherfucker, Instead, be purified by the light and just stabs it in the wrist to make it let her go.
All right. It screams in agony in this horrible, shadowy, wispy voice as the light starts to purge it. But before it goes down, it's going to try and take you with him down. Roll a quick dex save.
It'll be faster than that.
Yeah. He tries to grab at you, but you just barely manage to dodge out of the way as his other hand fades out of existence and he falls with a loud boom as a bunch of hearts shoot towards this tower sky.
Deja vu.
And for funsies, high or low?
No.
Hello?
Okay. Interesting. And that will be for later, possibly. And that brings us to Kardak in the elevator situation, now informed of the battle happening.
Okay. Do you think?
Yeah, let's bring you to the
Where,
actual map. And boop.
So
I
going
just
up
thought
this
of a better
this way would go to
actual-
the.
That would move you up a level, but let me see.
Where is the battle again? Like going up or down?
Technically it is in, all you know is that it's in the tower, which does not give you a lot of information, unfortunately. It's just somewhere in the tower where the heart was. So it could be up, it could be down, but Dan moved down.
He's gonna go follow where Dan went, just to make it easier on myself. Because I'm like, fuck, I need to. Again, his big brother instincts are kicking in. He has two idiots that he needs to protect.
So that's 20 feet to move you there, and I will move you to the next floor. So that would be 5,
Is the map.
5, 10, 15, 20, and we'll move you down to here. You moved 20 feet. You still have some movement, at least 10 feet of movement.
I guess to right there and just keep going down then? Or where's the tower?
The tower is to the north. So you could cut through the study and potentially get to where the tower is, but up or down is unclear at this point.
He's gonna do that. I'm gonna take the bonus action to stop closing the door. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tell him over here. I guess that's turn.
Yep. And that will bring us to Bolt back on the tower floor.
Yeah. Just gonna
5, 10.
keep on back by whichever way Dan went.
10, 15.
Reminder, I am flying, so I have the 60 feet
Okay.
of fly speed.
So that was 15 feet to get you to where Kardak is. So that's only 15 feet, and we'll move you down to map 5.
So I am. Where am I?
You're in the
I see it. I
staircase.
see us. So that was how many feet?
That was 15 of your 60.
And I'm just gonna dash because I got nothing else to do.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm going to assume I am going the correct way.
Correct. You would know that the tower where the heart was is over here, to your right.
All right.
Okay, let me see. Ease is on that floor. How much movement does she get if she dashes? Oh wait, yeah, no, you brought Ease with you. That's right, because unless you put her down.
I would have put her down once we were back up on the main floor.
Okay. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. She would dash. So 30, 35, 40,
you know what?
45, 50, 55, 60.
I will say, because technically I spent a turn not moving, I'll have feline agility back, so I'm going to use that again.
Okay.
So I get another 60 feet.
No, not reactions I want. Okay. All right.
30, I am in the tower.
All right, and let me do your vision. So you would see down that way. And if I look at where they are, would you be able to see them? I guess roll a perception check. I'll let you do this for free. Actually, wait, better. What's your passive perception?
Clover's sword is flaming at the
My
moment.
passive is 16.
There's a flaming sword. You see a bit of a light down the stairs. Also, there's the dancing radiant Quinbees, so we'll say that's just a little bit of light in the distance downstairs.
Alright. How many? I was, like, right here, I think. Or right here, I think.
Yeah. So like it's
You know what?
down that way. Oh, or you could fly across.
I do have fly, so
It's
20,
true.
25, 30, 35, 40, 45, and then I will basically just drop straight down the last 15 feet.
Okay. So with that, I will put you on the map that they actually are at. Let me just... You would be like right here. And we'll move you over to here so you can see the situation. They seem fine. The Null don't really leave a trace behind, so they're just sort of standing here. Quinby has his spirit guardians dancing around. Clover's got her sword of flame. There's a bar of soap on the stairs for some reason.
Why do you deal with me?
I love you.
You guys just see Bolt, like, just literally floating down the stairs.
The more effective option Antonius could have done, but didn't, would have been taking Darren's fortress, using Mage Hand, and putting it directly above one or two of the enemies.
I mean, yeah, but you could also have caused massive structural damage to the stairs by dropping a literal tower on them.
Or you could have just stabbed it with your sword.
Also an option.
Or shot it with a bow.
Oh,
No structural damage. That's how I see it going down.
But imagine just a giant fortress popping into existence and dropping on an enemy.
I mean, yeah, would have been cool, but also probably might have killed you.
It would
I'm
be
pretty
like
sure-
F you in particular,
So
but then
cool.
not really because of how many people might get in the
You
crossfire.
would have killed everyone in that tower, including the most important person of them all.
But it would have been sick.
And I'm pretty sure at that point Strahd would know where we are, considering he would be missing an entire tower of the castle.
Yeah, so that's where they are.
And then he would think it would be sick.
Wow, that was a really cool way that they just killed themselves
God.
in.
Mort just made an item based off of Yelling's soap antics.
Fantastic.
Already?
It's a huge item.
So let's see, Evie managed to dash up, so how much movement does Evie have? I'll just move her based on that.
Like 50.
50 without dash?
Yeah, without dash.
So then 100 feet of movement, basically. 5, 10, 15, 20. So that's only 20 feet of movement to get her there. Okay, so 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100 would put her right there. Beans, wrong one. Thought I copied her, but I guess not. Copy. Put her right there. Paste. And to the token layer. Alright, so I will say, Kardec, you just saw Evie shoot past you. You did see Bolt fly past you, as did Kai and Dan. Irina's basically just standing with you at this point, Kardec, but that's how things are shaking out. Antonius on the stairs! Combat's basically over at this point. There are no enemies that you are aware of. Can
we just... Can I just read this item description
Sure.
for a brief moment? Soap of Enslippening. Wondrous item. Soap. Uncommon. This finely crafted piece of mediocrity resembles the form of a regular, unscented bar of hand soap, carrying within it the cleaning magic produced by a wizard with too much time on their hands. This tool is a threat to the sanctity of perpetual balance. Favored by tricksters and stunt performers, the first soap bar that was made as a joke became a popular item carried by these people. This otherwise mundane bar of soap never runs out. No matter how much this bar of soap is used.
So much!
It never diminishes. And if someone purposely tries to break a piece of off this bar of soap or intends to destroy it, the soap will regenerate into a full bar over the course of a 10-minute period. This bar of soap has 7 charges and recharges 1d6 plus 1 expended charges at dawn. You can use any one of the following effects depending on which command phrase you utter, choosing from the options below.
That's so much.
It's still so much more. There's 4 different
Okay.
options.
Once you got Mort working, once you get him working, you can't stop him.
There are five
Sorry,
options
5
here.
options.
You spend like a half hour reading all those off. So much.
The don't drop it, the whoops, the pick it up, the careful now, and the spick and span.
So, I think I have a new item for Obojima.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it in the job list. Just for you, buddy. Just for you, Mort.
That- That these
Yay!
that just needs
Kojima new item. Let's go. And it
That-
actually would
that
work
needs to
really
be-
well.
that needs to be added to sync 2 for
It would be
Yeah,
his
the
ultimate item.
next time we do a sync campaign, that has to be brought back in.
It would be his ultimate. It would be his ultimate item.
I mean,
He
yeah.
would never drop it.
It would like find it like in some chest in some horrible dungeon, and you would
thank
just
the
raise
gods.
it above your head. The gods smile upon me today.
Brother, look! A blessing from the heavens! Gods are real!
I still
was
can't
probably-
believe this entire thing was written within the span of a session
Yeah, once you get
before
him working,
even the session completed. I
can't
like,
stop.
and this was like mid-session too. That this event happened where Antonius tossed soap.
Mm.
Dude, we're
And-
crazy fast.
All right.
I
So
was just.
it would be Antonius's turn, but since combat isn't technically happening at this moment, I would allow everyone to basically group up at this point.
Thank God.
Can we please?
Yes, so above game, I rolled to see if another dark side was going to pop up. I rolled a 16, so no, you're good.
Clover walks over
Aw.
towards Antonius and grabs him by the scruff and just drags him up the stairs.
Wait, but I need to get the soap.
Fuck your
It's like-
soap. It's just
I need to get the soap. Slowly, mage hands the soap back into possession.
Bolt just looks around and just says, "What's with soap?"
Yeah, what's happening here? I guess you
I
could
don't know,
hear
The
sir.
evidence has been picked up, so I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know,
Oh,
something about
Jesus.
soap.
I dealt with it.
Okay. Well, I'm glad
How,
everything's fine.
how far did you guys go? You guys went the completely wrong direction. The elevator was supposed to be the other way.
One, I saw a shadow figure before you guys even came down there go that way, so that's why I went that way. And two, I started working that way first, turn around, and you guys ran the opposite direction.
I'm sorry, but does going by yourself just seem like a good idea?
I wasn't by myself.
Okay, 2 people, 3 people, 4 people. It doesn't
No.
fucking matter. Stay with the fucking group.
No, like above game, you should be like, and I repeat my statement.
Do you say that in character?
No, like, it wouldn't be me who would say that, because I know Antonius is and Quinby.
Who am I missing from our group here? I feel like there's some people that aren't on the stairs yet still. Who am I missing? Bolt is
So, like-
here, Kardek's there. Quinby
It would be an
Antonius.
above game thing. You would probably say, and I repeat my statement, or something like that.
My statement still stands.
That's the phrase. That.
Like,
Well, regardless, we have to stick together. How many times have,
Oh,
even if you were with other people, how many
Yeah.
times have you specifically, Clover, have gotten ambushed? I can smell the know that we're in here. You got ambushed by
Let's
the
see.
vampires by being goaded on by whatever notes that one told you.
Don't forget the gate.
Yeah, the gate. We have to be smart. Because it looks like some of us got hurt a little bit and we're not even anywhere close to our final quarry.
Not only that, but we're in the most dangerous place in Barovia. Just stop and think about that.
I wouldn't be surprised if Strahd himself is just sitting back and laughing at us by all this nonsense that we've been going through.
If he knows we're here, yes.
I'm pretty sure he does.
Yeah, I
There's
think
no
he
way
would know
fucking
at this
doesn't know.
point. With the sound that
You know-
elevator made, I'm pretty sure the entire castle knows we're here.
And I don't know what Dude 2 did over here, but it probably caused a big disturbance.
There's never one for salty anyway.
I'm not helpless, you know.
I know you're not helpless. That's not the problem.
You're the one who told us the lesson that you have to be smart. But regardless, at least we're all together again. We'll try to keep an eye on each other and stay safe.
Should we try to rest while we have a chance?
Should we?
We
We
do.
we kind of hit the bee's nest.
I don't think we
Yes,
would get
but-
a chance.
Yes, but at the same time, that's also that's a good thing for those of us who use spells. We need to be as in top game as possible.
I agree.
I have an unfortunate feeling that the rest that we did take was our last one. Besides taking a moment to sit down and breathe, we're not going to be able to hunker down anymore.
At least not sleep. We can.
I mean,
Rick.
the tower should be safe. However, we'll need to make sure no one is watching us again.
If we take watches, we should be fine.
Also,
So-
we might want to try and reclaim our shield guardian that is still in the elevator.
I mean, you give me an hour, I can take care of that.
I have a feeling even if we do try to rest in the tower, the passcode is, the name that Strahd obsesses over. As soon as someone finds the tower, they can very easily let them know, and he can just waltz right in and
It's true.
get the jump on us. Plus, we killed all his brides, so he's gonna be downright pissed.
Also,
We're
I mean,
unfortunate.
Well,
We
you
do
would-
not have any more
sorry.
luxuries.
Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying we do not have any more luxuries. We have to be very careful.
If we want to reclaim Aramis, I mean, there has to be some way to reset the elevator. I mean, it's a trap. There must be a way to set it up, and if it goes from one end to the other, surely there's a place we could go to reset it so we can reclaim Aramis.
Stripes, can you figure it out?
Give us a salute. I mean, I did see there was a pulley system. He might be able to mess with that and try and at least bring it down somewhere where he can get out safely.
Okay.
I'll let you do a
It's
flat
just-
intelligence check, Bolt, to see if you can, figure more about the trap out now that you know it's a trap.
Can I give him the help action?
I could say the two of you knock your heads together, try and think of how this thing works. Yeah.
With advantage. 10.
With a 10, you're pretty sure there has to be some way to reset this. A one and done trap is useless. When it's on this scale, you wouldn't go to the effort of building this entire system just for it to be used once.
Will you allow me to flash a genius? So it'll be 14.
Okay, the 14,
If that'll make any difference.
let me think. With a 14, there's definitely going to be a lever on one of the floors. I'll say with a 14, if you had to guess, it's probably somewhere in the midway point, because that just works better for the counterbalance. If you have it at the midway point, you get the two things, the counterbalance and the elevator itself, to shift.
Well, we'll just think about it. If we could figure out where the middle of everything is, there's probably a lever or something that'll either reset it or at least get it back to where it's supposed to be.
Have Dan roll just a flat intelligence to see if he can figure something out. Okay, well, from what we've seen, we know there's a basement floor, at least one basement floor, possibly a second, a ground floor, the second floor, the third floor, the fourth floor, and the towers. If we ignore this possible second basement floor, then I think the middle floor would be the one we're on now. We would just need to find a way to where it is. And I think
Bolt
that would
is just
be
gonna start
south.
flying.
Dan will join you. Kai, would you like to be put down now? Because you're still on the broomstick with him.
No, it's mine now. Yeah, I'll get down.
Alright, so he will do that. But before you move too far, go to right here, and I'm going to grab something, because this is technically a new hallway. We are on floor... right, that map. So, let me describe the area you're in. That would be... oh, really? It's not... interesting. Let me grab the other map, then. Because it might be here? 10... Okay. This long, narrow corridor runs east to west. Cobwebs fill the hall, obstructing sight beyond a few feet. And your passive perception is 18, right?
16.
16. Yeah, I'd say you see that to your south, there is a secret door. And that would be the direction around where the elevator should be, hypothetically.
Boulder's just gonna... At this point, he doesn't need to fly, so he's just gonna end concentration on fly, and then just... I'll check the door, make sure there's no traps or anything, or if it's locked.
I guess investigation would make the most sense here.
13.
With a 13, it doesn't seem to be trapped, and it's certainly not locked.
Alright. Pop the door open.
Right, and now we can grab this section over here. That's number 33. This arched corridor has been swept clean. Oak paneling decorates the walls to a height of 4 feet. Mounted on the east wall above the wooden paneling are 3 unlit oil lamps spaced 10 feet apart. A plain wooden door is set into the west wall, and light seeps through its cracks. A staircase on the north end of the west wall ascends into darkness. And with your 16 perception, you see another secret door straight across from you. It looks like a wall, but you can just barely make out the crease in the wall to the door.
Bolt will just kind of pop up here real quick. So we got a staircase, a door, and another door.
I feel like going down south if we're trying to reset the elevator is the smartest move. And everyone feel free to move behind the others. We're basically in free movement at the moment.
I'm gonna have Bolt check at this door. Oh.
And let me describe what you see. Oil lamps illuminate this long rectangular chamber with oak-paneled walls. Stained yellow lace hangs neatly from 8 canopied beds. The figure of a woman moves lithely about the room, dusting furniture and humming quietly. Around her pale, slender neck is a gold necklace with a ruby even pendant. As the door opens, she turns to look at you. Oh, I don't believe we've met. Are you here to save me?
That depends. Define save.
Get me out of here, obviously. Hold on, she doesn't have handout, so I'm going to show you all her token art, if it'll cooperate with me. Why is it not doing what I want it to do? Oh wait, I
Maybe
realized.
because we're not all
There we go.
we're not all on the same map too. That might actually be a problem.
I mean, you should all be on the same map. Who's not on this map?
I'm not on this map. At least I can't see myself.
Oh, no, I see the problem. I didn't put you on the proper layer. There you go. Now you're here. Sorry about that.
I can't see anything though.
That's because everyone with a light source has moved. I'll just
I
put you over here.
have my lantern, or I have my bow is still lit. It's not
That's
an hour
right.
yet.
What is the radius on that? Because I don't think your token at the moment is currently
20
set.
feet.
So 20 by 20. Okay. And there. Now you should be able to see just fine. But you see.
There we go. I was wondering what the hell we were doing until I looked at the actual stream.
All right. My name is Helga Ruvak. I'm the daughter of the village bootmaker. I was kidnapped and forced into service by Strahd. Please save me from this place.
Is my helmet glowing?
Yes, it is.
Clover is going to use Divine Sense.
All right. And I don't even need to get the radius out. Yes, she is undead. Also, vaguely similar to Irina in appearance. Obviously, it's not like they're sisters or anything, but same hair color, similar eye color.
Insight.
Right, and I will have her roll something against that. So I rolled a natural 20. I'm not going to tell you if that's persuasion or deception, but you 100% believe her story. This poor girl, stolen from her family to be a maid here for Strahd in this castle that's barely kept.
Clover's just glaring at her because she knows she's undead. And she looks at her and says, I know. Did he turn you?
He lets out a sigh. Well, if you already know that much, yes. Thought I was the reincarnation of his... Antonius is all the way out there. I needed to be certain. Thought I was the reincarnation of his Tatiana, but it turns out no, I'm not. So now I'm just a maid.
Bolt just looks over at Irina.
Wait, why did you need to make sure that Antonius was all the way out there?
Because you have the fortress that has the word Tatiana as its...
Oh, yeah, that would be funny.
So, yes, she has no idea you have it. She would just say it to give you the summary of the story, but since it's far enough away, it does not trigger. The bomb does not go off.
Clover looks at her. Please don't say that name.
Okay. So are you, like, adventurers that are going to kill me or something now that you know I'm a vampire?
Not you.
That all
Does Karnak hear
depends-
this?
This all
Yeah.
depends on you.
Yeah, if you leave us alone, you know what? Fuck it, we'll leave you alone.
Cool.
We're not here for you. We're here for your boss.
All right.
Do you
Well,
know where Do you know how to get the elevator back down?
I'll have her roll something to say. If I'm being perfectly honest, if you didn't suss me out immediately, I probably would have tried to go with you and turned against you, but now there's not really a point in doing that since the cat's out of the bag.
That would have been a very, very bad idea for you. We all have weapons that can kill you.
I would
easily.
have waited until Strahd was actually in the room.
That still wouldn't have been a good idea for you, lady.
And
I
again,
mean, to be fair, we literally have just sunlight we can turn on and off, so...
and
I was gonna
again,
say, Raul's gonna peek around the corner and the sunlight's barely gonna start peeking in.
again, it's a moot point because you already know it wouldn't have succeeded at this point. Unfortunately, I don't know much about the elevator. I do clean around here as best I can, but have you seen this place? It's too big for one maid. Do the best I can. She kicks one of the beds nearby.
Well, if you value your life and your safety...
Well, once we get
just
rid of
hunker
Lord
down.
Moldybutt, then you'll be able to do whatever you want, or because we'll probably have somebody take over the castle, you can work for them.
Probably just gonna leave. I don't want to be a maid. If I'm free to do whatever I please, I'm probably just gonna live out my eternal life how I see fit. If I'm being perfectly honest.
And I will give you this fair warning. I've been having a day. If you try to cross us, or you even try to join the fight, I will kill you slowly and enjoy every fucking bit of it.
Bolt says Lord Moldybutt, like one of the legs from the bed she kicked just snaps off.
Oh, damn it. Now I have to fix that. You know what? It's fine. No one even comes in here anyway. And, roll intimidation if you like.
Invitation. $15.
Oop. 6. I'll keep that in mind.
Good, now that we're on the same page. Is there any levers on the walls on this floor?
I had to roll the intelligence before. With her roll, she has no idea.
Oh.
Bolt's gonna walk over and look at the secret door.
Alright, roll investigation. Also, just above board, did Antonius get rid of the mage hand?
Why would I? It would be funny to keep it going.
Fair enough. I just wanted to know whether I should delete my cursed hand or not.
Would it help if I draw it?
I mean, if you want to draw a hand that you can move on your own, by all means. But, with the 24, you don't believe that there are any traps on this door, and like before, it is not locked.
He'll find whatever the switches or however to get it to move and open.
Alright. The doors open to reveal another set of double doors. Well, I should say 2 sets of double doors because the way you're coming in here. A 10-foot wide corridor stretches north to south. At each end of the hall, floating in darkness, is a human skeleton clad in rusted armor, in tattered livery of castle guard. I will have you roll just a flat intelligence again, Bolt, if you want. Because you were here for this, where Clover was not.
Wait a minute, this seems familiar. Nope.
I'll give you advantage on it. With a 19, you recall back at St. Markovia's Abbey, the Bellevues seem to set up scarecrows that look like guards very similar to this. You've seen this tactic used before, and can intuit that there might be a Bellevue here. The humanoid animal chimera crossbreeds.
Bolt just kind of like slow turns to the group. Hey guys, you remember the abbey we went to that had those weird animal things?
Yes.
Right.
Just waits for a response.
Raul said yes.
Yeah.
Points at the end of the hallway.
Great. Just great. Why should we expect anything less than that?
I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure they're not anywhere around here specifically, but I mean,
we did not have any trouble with the ones before, so.
And Bolt will just walk over into the next area.
All right. And I would say you would just know for sure, because you have a general gist of the layout, the room to the left is the throne room. The door looks very similar on this side as it did on the other side. This, however, will lead to a different area, which might be closer to where your elevator lever room might be.
Alright. Once again, he'll check the door.
It's not locked.
Click.
Right, and this 20-foot high hall has a dark vaulted ceiling, draped in cobwebs. A low moan seems to travel the length of the corridor as it rises and falls, intoning sadness and despair.
You know what, just for the sake of it, I'll pop this open as well.
Yep. All right. So let me just make sure I hold this so I know it. It's there, and this is 25. Dim light... Oh, wait. Technically, I think I already read this out, but I'll read it as a refresher. Dim light from the courtyard falls into this great hall through the broken glass and iron latticework of a large window in the west wall. This immense room is a place of chilly, brooding darkness. Empty iron sconces dot the walls. Hundreds of dust-laden cobwebs drape in the hall, hiding the ceiling from view. Directly across from the window stands a set of double doors in the east wall. Farther south, a single door also leads from the east wall. Staircases at both ends of the north wall lead down, and at the southern end of the hall, a large wooden throne stands atop a marble dais, facing towards the stairs. Oops, I actually needed this. And I'm going to say, Bolt, stop like right there or even just a step further while the others get in as well. So we can just have everyone in this room before you start properly investigating.
Okay.
We'll do this. Put ease in here. Quimby. Oop. I will move Kai to the back so I can grab Quimby because I put him on that square so I can move him down to here. I'll move Eastmark in. And I'll just move the rest of you like to here. Is everyone happy with their placement in here for the time being?
Yeah, that seems fine.
Yep, I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, as you stand right here, you hear a scraping sound of stone against stone, followed by the squeaking of a bat. In the direction of the noise... Oh, wait, hold on. I just realized I need to get rid of Helga because she's no longer here. There we go. In the direction of the noise, you see a fanged visage, outstretched claws, and flapping black cape of a vampire bearing down on you from above. A deep, throaty chuckle fills the hall, and let me change the music ever so slightly. Where is he? Where are you? Theme. I know you're in here somewhere. There you are. And let me reveal. Oh, well, it's not playing properly for chat. Roll initiative, though, by the way.
Oh.
Let me...
Oh, we're doing this now.
Also, it is 1 a.m.
Yeah, this is a perfect spot to end on, honestly. Like, finish up and end.
Now, dependent on how this goes, this can go one of two ways at the jump. Give me just a moment here to make sure.
Okay.
Before we end things off. Gotta wait for the sheet to properly load in.
I had an idea I was going to try.
Ooh, rolled a natural 1, but that's still an 8. But he would go after Clover. But, let's see. I gotta roll Eason, Eastmark. Okay, and where's Eastmark? There's Eastmark. Has everyone properly rolled?
Doesn't need the brothers.
Ah, yes. Choco has Dan, and I will do Dave.
Oh yeah, I need to roll Dan. Give me a second.
And... okay. Is that everyone in there? Oh, for some reason Dan is on the... Did he get put in properly? No. That's weird. I will adjust.
God damn it, I just saw who this is, and I am so mad that I'm not going first!
Alright, so Ease would go first.
I have a theory, but I'll wait until Bolt's turn, if we get there.
Okay, let's see. This... I'm gonna roll something really quick. You know what? Whoever wants to, high or low.
Hi.
Hi.
Okay, I
Hello
rolled...
there.
Hello there. I rolled a 62. We'll say she uses Magic Missile at a 2nd level. And she absolutely hits. And you watch as this figure collapses before you. Upon closer inspection, this was a mannequin wearing Strahd's clothes. And after being smacked with those magic missiles, it sort of just swings above your heads and then swings back, whatever's left, and disappears. This is my favorite room in the entire castle. The man has a fucking haunted house trap in his fucking castle.
Okay, I feel a lot better now.
Yeah, there's no turn order. I just really wanted that to be where things ended off.
It would be really funny that someone used like their big ol' final end all be all spell on a haunted house trap.
Yeah, see, that's what the roll was for. If you didn't guess correctly, I would have had Ease use her lightning bolt spell on that dummy. But congratulations, you killed Dummy Strahd. Or Ease did. But the party has slain the ultimate evil of the Castle Ravenloft. Dummy Strahd!
It's the animatronic all over again.
Yes.
We got back to it.
It's Walt von Zarovich.
You did not.
See,
You did not.
I needed that to be revealed there, because if we waited until next session and then you found out it was a dummy, that would have been so anticlimactic, that cliffhanger. But we can end here now. Let's start going around the horn. I would like to go first.
I feel like Kai just sits there in silence and just looks around. I fucking hate this guy.
I'm so glad I wasn't the one that went first.
That was... Is this a fair? What's going on here?
He just likes his visage so much he needs to make more of them.
I think
Isn't
this...
this like the second time he done this to us?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, but this one's more comedic.
This...
And also a mannequin.
Like, I think logistically this was made so that we would waste resources on it, but... This is like... He uses illusions! This is just something you could slap together or buy at, like, a clothing store or something.
Wait a minute, I just thought of something. Clover would have knew it was not the real one.
Yeah, because your helmet wouldn't have glowed, but, in the
And
moment...
She still also has divine sense up.
It's true. However, I feel like in the heat of the moment, you might not have thought of that at first, but in hindsight, you'd be like, wait a minute, yeah, no, it didn't start glowing, and my divine sense didn't proc. Hold on.
Something ain't right.
Take his shoes. I don't care if it's a dummy, take his shoes.
You know, it has some very nice clothes. The dummy is absolutely destroyed, but the clothes did fall on the floor, so if you want to impersonate Strahd von Zarovich, you could.
Strahd, what size are you?
Antonius might steal them.
I
Does
mean...
anyone want to wear Strahd's clothes?
See, my theory was it was an illusion. Because we had already seen a Strahd illusion on the organ.
That's a fair...
Is that
But
where we
like-
end the set? Is this how we end the session? Just everyone starts taking Strahd's clothes?
Yeah. Fucking, he gave them to you, basically.
I mean, I feel like Antonius would
No,
make use
I
of
want
the
the clothes
clothes.
that he's wearing right now.
I mean, I feel like Clover would have the most use out of him because she can change her appearance to look exactly like him.
You're also a whole lot shorter than Strahd, Antonius, so...
Yeah, but listen. If I have the clothes, post-game I will seem really, really, really important. Therefore, I might be
Nope.
able to
burning
regain
the
my
clothes.
legacy.
No, I'm burning the clothes. I'm ending the session by
Agreed.
setting the clothes on fire.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Clover just menacing look at Antonius.
This is where we end the session. The clothes are gone.
No!
Oh my god, that's perfect, that meme. So accurate, too. Oh god, it's Strahd!
I can't believe you got tricked by a Halloween decoration.
You know what the saddest thing? When I played this casually, when I was DMing this, the party never got to this room, and I was so disappointed. I'm so glad I finally got to run the fucking Halloween haunted house section of Curse of Strahd.
The discount party city.
Yes, exactly. This is one of the... Believe it or not, this was one of the things I was so excited for you guys to stumble upon. No one used a big level spell, and it was the NPC that triggered it, but still.
Knowing you, that makes complete sense.
That's fair.
You're about to waste a fireball on a mannequin. Be field.
I
Don't worry, I got like 32 more gems.
Talking to Karnak.
I can picture Clover just ripping off one of the daylight things and go, wait a minute. God damn it.
Prismatic spray the dummy and it just disappears like the Smash Ultimate laser.
Game.
Color sweep.
Put in a full Nelson.
Okay,
Clover gets
we've delayed actually going around the horn.
Yeah.
Clover gets in a real naked choke and didn't do the rainbow spray.
So, who would like to go first?
I mean, I can.
Oh my god.
Hello, I'm Thanatos. You can find me here with Draco on Wednesdays, sometimes Thursdays. I had a lot of fun tonight, obviously. Dealing with fake Strahd over there. And also, I am with the Lost Knights every other Thursday. For right now, we are planning our 2-year anniversary special for our D&D group. So,
Ooh.
not really sure what we're doing with that because the year 1 anniversary was just us being like ancient warriors from a different time of the same universe of the campaign that we're playing in right now.
Ooh.
So we'll see what Alec has in store for that. And also got to get back into what my character Rook is doing, as he is inhabiting a dead body to converse with his family members so they don't die from the big bad.
What?
Yeah. And that's it.
Right, who do you like to send it to?
Broaden.
Hello. You can find me here on Wednesdays being bro. I'm still just. This session was a wild ride. This whole castle dungeon is a wild ride. Like, it's both terrifying yet so dumb at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? I'm excited for.
What?
Yeah, I'm just so excited for next time we get to play. I think. Actually, I do think I may be gone next week, but I'll have to let you guys know.
Alright.
no worries.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, that's it for me. I'm just gonna pass it on to. Let's pass it on to Hoshi.
Hello, I'm Roa Hoshi. You can find me on all social media as Roa Hoshi. Tuesday, you can find me, Draco, and Choco playing Baldur's Gate 3. Shoot, ooh, I just had my fart. Wednesdays, you can find me here playing Clover, being surprised that she was able to kill that fucking giant thing by herself. Prismatic spray helped a lot, and I am glad that it got that effect. But that is it for me for now. Daluna, go.
Hello, my name is Dilo13. You can find me on Blue Sky, Twitch, and YouTube at Dilo13. You will find me usually on Wednesdays in the morning around 1 p.m. CST for Power Rangers Cyber Strike with Choco here. We didn't have it today because I unfortunately had some private stuff I needed to take care of, and honestly, it was probably going to be canceled anyway because of personal issues. This was an amazing session. I'm just glad we got out of that maze and we're actually close to being on the right track finally. Let's see. I'm gonna throw it. I just mentioned him, so why not? Chaco.
Hello, I'm Chocolate Zombie 101. You find me all over social media as some form of Chocolate Zombie 101. I stream on Twitch. Tuesdays you find me, Draco, and Hoshi doing Baldur's Gate 3. Our While Beyond the Witchlight campaign that is normally bi-weekly is currently on hiatus as our DM deals with some health issues. What we do in its place, no idea. So I guess stay tuned to our respective social medias to see what we do during the week and when Witchlight returns. Wednesdays, you can find me earlier in the day along with Daluna on twitch.tv/twitchtheperson for Power Rangers Cyber Strike. Our Power Rangers Tabletop RPG campaign, where we're actually in Daluna's character's arc at the moment. And then Wednesday nights, you can find me here playing Bolt for Curse of Strahd. Thursdays, you can find us doing party games on Draco's channel when we have people and time. And then Fridays, you can find me over on twitch.tv/Edward Bosco as I play Graven Allen in our MNW eFed, which uses WWE 2K25 as of right now. Who hasn't gone yet?
I have.
I'm yelling.
Okay. Hello, I go by Yotamano, and I am an artist, streamer, and I normally do art streams on my channel, which is on Twitch. It's Yelling at Me.
Fuck it.
And on other social medias, it's either Yelling at Me or Yelling at Me VT. And I like to do. I have a lot of commissions from a certain half dragon DM. I don't know who it could possibly be.
Mystery.
No, the world may never know.
Totally not related to anyone in this call.
No,
or any
of course
people in this call. Ha ha ha. So I'll probably be doing that tomorrow, and then Fridays, Draco and I normally, and I say normally because we haven't been able to for the past 2 weeks, but normally, we stream Pokemons. And also you can find me here on Wednesdays. That's besides the point.
Right?
Yeah.
And I believe that just leaves me. Before I get started, there's one last thing I want to share about this room, because it just occurred to me. Dummy Strahd is in the module as written. This wasn't homebrew or anything. In the actual Curse of Strahd module, this room is exactly like this with no changes.
Okay,
my
so this
God.
is just this is just a spell trap then.
Yeah, waste your resources.
Solely to waste your resources, but I love it's not an illusion. Strahd got a fucking dummy, put his clothes on it, set up a pulley system, and just let it ride.
You tapped into the Toon Force for that very moment.
He really did.
I'm just glad we got Walt von Zarovich.
Yes. I want to believe,
He
because Valenta's a trapper, that she made this trap. With Strahd's
No, she
blessing,
just had
of course.
She literally had Spooky come over and help decorate the mansion, because you know you need a little bit of fun every now and then.
Yeah, of
We like to
course.
have fun here.
Yeah. We like to have fun in Barovia. In Castle Ravenloft. It's a fun, rip-roaring good time here. Unless you're adventurous, then you don't have as much of a good of a time, but you know, we try to have fun.
Adventures, fuck off. Eh?
But I digress. You've already found me here. I stream Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Fridays. Mondays, Persona 5 Tactica. We've gathered all of our team back up, and now we're going to start trying to take the fight to Marie. And hopefully find our way back home. Tuesdays, you can either find us over at Burnout Bonds for Phase of Our Lives, but we're kind of on hiatus at the moment. Or you can find us over here with Chaco and Hoshi, as previously mentioned, for Baldur's Gate. Wednesday, you can catch the Night Slayers as they continue to make their way through Castle Ravenloft. What other haunted house jump scare nonsense will they encounter next? You'll have to tune in to find out. Thursdays is our party stream, where we play party games with a whole bunch of people. Fridays, as previously mentioned, you catch me and Yelling here for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, where I'm pretty sure I'm like at the very cusp of the end of DLC 2.
And I still need to beat base game.
Yep.
I got sidetracked.
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah.
And also, Draco has a tendency of streaming like 5-6 hours.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
I come in.
But, with all of that said and done, how about we find someone to raid and nominate is live at this moment. So,
Playing.
We know what we must do.
yes.
I'm pretty sure Nominee is also playing Kingdom Hearts.
He is. I just double checked.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, yes.
I think she's still setting up at the very beginning, so we can raid